Pedestrian bridges are constructed to help pedestrians cross from one side of the road to another without having to dash across the risk of being knocked down by speeding vehicles, and also to help ease traffic. However, the main challenge in Accra today is that people prioritize ease and convenience over road safety, often ignoring the pedestrian bridge located nearby to opt for a more risky alternate to crossing the road just to save some few minutes. Pedestrian knockdown in Ghana, according to the National Road Safety, makes up 40% of the country's road accidents. GBC 24 has been to the newly constructed Footbridge at the Tetteh Quarshie interchange, and the observation is that some pedestrians fail to use the bridge.
Over the years, Ghanaians have pressed for the construction of footbridges across major roads and highways to bring down the number of pedestrian road accidents. The Tetteh Quarshie interchange was one of such roads which recorded high numbers in pedestrian knockdowns. Therefore, the construction of the footbridge came as a big relief to road users who were in constant danger of being hit by vehicles. 7 months after the opening of the footbridge to users, 3 persons are said to have been knocked down from crossing the road from the main street. Some of the excuses given by the pedestrians for not using the bridge include fear of heights, long distance, the lack of physical strength, and also not realizing the existence of the bridge or its purpose.
In our laws, if we look at the road traffic regulations, LI 2180 of 2012, it is an offense to jaywalk on the road. That is, just cross or walk anyhow on the road, in simple terms. So you can be arrested and prosecuted. But for now, what we have embarked on is to educate them, persuade them to use the footbridges, to cross at places where they have made the provisions for pedestrians to cross the road, all in the safety of our people, our pedestrians.
At the Tetteh Quarshie footbridge, this man, who identified himself as Emmanuel Ebo Yankson from the La Municipal Assembly, was seen turning people away from crossing the road to use the footbridge. Some obliged, but others refused, questioning his authority. This man nearly assaulted Ebo Yankson for turning him back. The story at the Shiashi end of the interchange was not different, as pedestrians were seen busily crossing the road to the blind side of the law. Mindful of this, the National Road Safety Commission is stepping up efforts to educate the public about the need to use footbridges instead of risking their lives to cross the road.
What we are doing now is not basically prosecution, but trying to draw their attention to the provisions in the regulations that when it comes to subsection 154, then they are compulsorily supposed to use these footbridges and pedestrian crossings.
Meanwhile, work on some of the footbridges at Firestone, Medina Zongo Junction and Adenta Barrier have stopped, leaving pedestrians no choice but to run across the road to the detriment of their lives.